Previously, in our adventure...
Harold, stay focused. Stay focused.
Can you believe we're about to try and take off after everything?
I knew we'd figure out a procedure. Have you said goodbye to Wiu and the Flimmerlim yet?
Is this it? I mean, is this it? Should we do one pass of the Fedora? Hold on to your hats. Here we go.
So, you excited about growing up in space?
Yeah, I think I'll dig it.
So, what actually happened to Slippy in the end?
Oh, you know, he's being dealt with.
I suppose I'd better start packing up my stuff.
Yep. Sure, I'll speak to you again before launch, but just in case I don't, wish me luck.
Don't we all need luck?
Yeah, I suppose. Well then, good luck.
Well, the way I think about it is, even if you knew everything, you'd never have time to use it all. So, find something that makes you happy no matter how successful it is, or how good you are at it.
Listen to you! When did you get so philosophical?
Rafi, hey, how are you feeling?
Sad about not going back to the cave.
Aw.
Yeah, tell me about it.
On the plus side, it taught me a lot.
Anyway, I want to get in some last-minute practice. Buckle up, Harold. I'll see you again amidst the sea of stars.
Good luck, Zoya. Ciao, Coco.
Cool.
How's the rebrand going then, Brenna?
Oh, it's going fantastically. We're really committed to leveraging our past learnings to increase both public and shareholder value, while at the same time improving our corporate social responsibility mission.
I think we're going to need something a bit catchier.
I'm glad you're working it out. The Light Keepers have become a household name.
Thanks, Harold. You're pretty cool as grown-ups go.
Glad to hear it. I'll leave you all to it. If I don't see you again before the launch, enjoy the ride.
You too, Harold. Savor it.
Have a good one, Harry. See you around. Or up.
Good luck, Agent Harrelson!
So I guess
Thank you on behalf
there's
of
really
the
only
Allward
one thing to do.
For choosing to travel with us today.
Once I'm ready and everything is done, say goodbye to Wiu in the cave. Oh boy.
Destination selected. Have a pleasant journey and a fantastic day. You're here. Thank you for choosing all water tubes.
Okay, all the Flimmerlim are great. I don't really need to say goodbye to all of them. I'm just looking for Wiu. Oh, I guess I should let this all just load in. Alright, Wiu, maybe in the crack? Maybe in the crack. I can run this time, too. Why do we still have all of our gear sitting out here 4 days before launch? Ah, no Wiu here that I can see. So, we're going back. Going back. Alright. Backwards, backwards. Okay. That's not Wiu. Wait. Maybe here? No? Oh, maybe up where the submarine is, too. I'll just check out over here real quick, because... Oh, Wiu's up there. Yes. In his, I think, room? Wiu. Here we go.
Wiu.
Hey, Howell. How's Fedora doing?
Yeah, nearly there.
Are you excited?
I mean, it is exciting, but it's gonna be so hard leaving you behind. And this place, just... Yeah, maybe we'll find a new home out there, but also, maybe not. At least, not in my lifetime. You know?
I don't know. You will or you won't, but at least you will have the chance. And of course, I will miss you. We have true Simbo. We all will. But we're just happy we could help with the energy and everything.
Yes, we couldn't have done it without you all. And I couldn't have done it without you, Wiyu.
And I would probably be a cold non-Wiyu if you hadn't helped me get better.
Wow.
Everything has changed since knowing you. It will be hard to remember Tidomo now. Maybe I'll go exploring a new part of the ocean.
Can you believe how lucky we were to even meet?
I always thought this luck you all have is a very strange thing. You do a thing, or you don't.
But what if a thing happens to you that has nothing to do with your own actions?
I don't understand. Life is like a tide, you know? It's not always obvious where a tide comes from, or is going, or how it connects to other tides. But if you are you go with the tide, or you go against it. Sometimes it doesn't matter if you try not to go with it. Sometimes it does.
Wiyu, the Fedora is nearly ready to launch. This is going to be the last time we see each other.
I know, Howell.
Man.
I don't know what to say.
It's okay. Remember, Simbo. We'll always have it.
Simbo.
Thanks, Wiyu. We will.
Hope you have good tides.
And you, Wiyu. And you.
So what? Okay. Say goodbye to Wiyu, yep. Is there something else? Oh, he's moving slowly. Oh, I had to start that? Oh. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Can I see my menu? Is there something else to do? Is there like a choice? Is it like... Wait, go back. Can you turn around? Go back. Go back. That Flemmelum is saying something, I think. I'm trying to go back. I want to go back. Dang it.
Watching the leaves falling in.
I don't like it. Decide to stay, Harold. You know you're happy here.
Oh, so perfect. Couldn't talk to me.
I can't go back. Back. Alright, I guess.
Time moves slow when you're out on your own. And the time moves slow.
This feels wrong, right? You know?
Time moves slow when you get to the end.
Just heard the lyrics.
Running away is easy.
Yeah.
It's the leaving that's hard.
Oh.
Running away is easy. Running away is easy. It's the living that's hard.
Gosh, these lyrics.
Loving you was easy. It was you leaving it scarred. But what was I to do?
It's rough.
Help myself falling in love with you.
Also, I don't think I can run. I can't make this go faster either, so we're just gonna painfully go through all this.
Oh, if I had another chance to make you stay. 'Cause when you ran away,
Man.
I knew just what you were thinking that day. You just didn't love me like I do, like I love you. The sad thing is we're better off this way. Time moves slow, you can't hear a thing. Time moves slow when you're lost.
You stopping, Harold? Nope, still moving. Okay.
Time moves slow when you wait by the phone. And time moves slow.
I'm making it known I'm against this. I'm very against this action.
running away is easy.
I guess.
Loving you was easy.
Oh, well, they were doing something. I could have seen that. Harold, don't go.
When you're so low, time moves slow. When you're so low, time moves slow. When you're so low, time moves slow. Time moves slow.
Can we see Wii U over there? I can't. Yes, yes, yes!
Wii U.
Howell? Shouldn't you be back on the ship? You don't want to miss it taking off.
Yes, I do.
Oh. You mean...
I want to stay.
Yes.
I know it sounds crazy, and I'll be the only human here, but...
No. It's not crazy. It's just you. I would love it.
Yes.
But are you really sure? Won't you miss everyone else more than you want to stay here?
I'm sure. I've always gone with the tide, but now I want to break out of it. Choose a tide for myself. Not the one that leads up into cold, empty space. It's the first time I've ever really been sure of anything.
I believe you. You found your blugalugulugu.
Yeah. Lugalugul Simbo.
Blugalugulugu Simbo.
So what does this mean now? So what does this mean now? What does it mean now? Game. It's loading something.
Hey, Professor, there's something I need.
Ah, Harold, how did it go?
Well, fine, but...
Great. We don't have much time. I could do with some help sorting the final preparations.
Jeanne, I'm not coming.
Okay. It's only natural you're emotional. I suppose I can finish things up by myself.
No. Professor, I mean, I'm staying with Wii U.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Can you understand?
Harold, I've grown terribly fond of you. But if I've learned anything about you, it's that you always defy expectations one way or another.
So, you're not angry?
Angry? Dear boy, I'm delighted. I will miss you like I miss my left hand. But if you finally found something you feel strongly enough to shout Jeanne at me, then I'm happy for you.
Thank you. I'm gonna miss you too, Moreau. You've always been there for me. I wouldn't be making this decision if it wasn't for you. In a nice way, I mean.
I know what you mean. Have you thought it all through? Do you need any help with the, practicalities?
Not really, but what is there? I'll just take a few of my things. The Fluilim have all the materials I'll need there. I'll get settled in no time, I'm sure.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
Yeah. Guess it is.
Oh, this is hard.
Be safe, Harold. Wish us luck.
I'll do one better. I'll wish you good times.
Very funny.
All right, thank you that I don't have to actually go say goodbye to everyone else now. I think. Right? There it is. Right, maybe? I don't know. Another montage. Giant plug. In water, I might add. So that better not be electricity, right? So they get to be up there. Understand why there are so many rocks falling around them. Oh. Look at that. Man. Oh man, what a cool moment. A little painful for Harold, I'm sure, but yeah, when our goodbye is not painful, but I think for him, I think it was the right decision. Like a reverse of the opening shot. I've forgotten what the opening of this game looked like. I think it was something like this. Buddy. Oh, nice touch. Nice touch. And roll credits. There it is, Harold Halibut. Okay. Oh, created by someone named Onat. We just met Onat. Oh man. What a cool game. Right? I mean, okay, let me get something right out of the way first, because normally I do these like response to the games or whatever after the fact. So here's the deal. Oh my god. Just turn that down for a second. Oh, no, down. Okay, good. So here's the deal. Right off the bat, I just want to say this. Two things I think stand out to me as maybe three as like small critiques. And the first one I mentioned just a little bit ago. I think at some point recently I said the all water messages is using the tube system. I don't need to hear that voice every time. If there was a way that I could completely nullify that voice, part of it was particularly intrusive to me because I'm also making a video here, but just when you think about like repetitive things that like are a little overmuch, right? I mean, cool that they have it in there, but an option to skip past it. And honestly, some of just the like in transition stuff too, like the animation and everything. Would have been cool if there was a way to skip it, just because after a while I didn't need to keep seeing some of that stuff. But okay, whatever. That's one of them. The other one is the the movement around. So like, technically, and this is a positive, technically it is an amazing game. The fact that they started with a claymation type thing and stop motion type setup and did everything by hand just so they could then put it in, scan it in, and animate it into like this weird 3D stop motion claymation animation for the game, right? That's cool. But the transition all around the ship, like, there was, I don't know, it just, sometimes it felt like quite a slog to track and backtrack and all that. But again, small critiques. And the last one, and I think like the biggest one for me was, it was just, I saw on the tip of my tongue. Is that it feels, this game, as great as it is, and it's like, step back and take a look, like, it is mostly I shouldn't say mostly, it's very akin to a visual novel, but without so much the reading, unless you're just reading along all the subtitles, which is hard not to do, but it more in the way that it's like, you're just watching a story unfold for the most part. There's very little input that Harold does. I mean, there are certain things, sure, like certain things with certain characters that were optional quests we never had to do, but how much does that affect the end of the game in the long run, right? And there wasn't any stakes in terms of like, you know, a lot of games, like, you fail, your character dies, you start again or whatever. There wasn't really that with this game. Not that every game needs it. This was obviously a different atmosphere and aesthetic to this game. Like, it's just about life. It's like almost like a slice of life type game, just playing out people's lives on the Fedora in this sci-fi situation they find themselves in. But like, yes, there were small mini-game gamified elements, but for the most part, it was just me playing out Harold's life. And a lot of the time, I'd love to go back and somehow get a ratio out of this, but a lot of the time, I was just a spectator to the cutscenes, which is the story unfolding, right? So I guess the thing is like, without the stakes and without the like I don't know, the fact that like, I'm not sure how much my actions impacted the ending. There's something like that feels like it's a game for a specific type of feeling that you want to have, where you just want to see a story unfold and play at your leisure. If you're looking for like a high energy adventure, this would not be it. But it's not meant to be either. Clearly, it wasn't built with that in mind. It feels different from what a lot of other games are, and that difference is good. It's just know what you're getting into when you play a game akin to this. Right now, a visual novel, all about like the reading through of the story as you go through the action of the game. This one, sort of like actually not much like different, I think, than watching a stop motion animation, you know. And now onto the good stuff. By golly, the art and the design of this game is breathtaking on every level when you stop to remember all of the handcrafted effort that goes into it before they even got to the animating of the game, and like all of the different stuff in it. My goodness, like, so great, and so in a realm of its own right now, because I don't know many games that did this or have done this, but this is really good. And beyond that, I did like the story. I mean, clearly at the end I was super invested in Harold's decision, and I really grew to love some of these characters. You know, I felt for Harold from the beginning because everyone kind of thought he was just like a whatever, you know, but no, I felt bad for him there, but then he had such an arc. Wii is such a fun character with the one-liners they come out with, you know? And from there, other interesting characters too. Some of them were good, like, you love to hate them types, thinking about Zoya, thinking about you, buddy. Also, Slippy, hated him out from the beginning, from the outset. Didn't like that guy. Great villain. And they complete the game. Home is where the heart is. Yes, exactly. I guess, like, to put a pin in this, though, like, now that the credits are done. So, the art and the style, very cool. And there was nothing that was glitchy about this. Like, there was no... I mean, this is a polished game. Very polished. I don't know. I didn't see any bugs, or I couldn't think of any, right? Story was great. Characters, great. The performances were awesome. All of those voices for the characters felt great. Yeah, and when I did get to play, like, the gamified elements, they were fun too. Maybe another little tiny critique of note is that, like, I felt like I could have used more, especially as we moved closer to the end, because tell me if you think I'm wrong, but the back half, like the last few chapters, certainly felt like there were less of that overall. But again, I mean, it's just the way that this game was built, and it's unique, right? Certainly nothing like I've played before on the channel, and I'll say personally, certainly like nothing I've ever played before, period. This was fun. This was a lot of fun, I'm so glad we saw it to the end, because this narrative deserves to be seen all the way through, to see how Harold evolves and where his story ends as far as this game is willing to tell. And what a cool place to leave off, because, like, it really just is like, this ending is just 2 more beginnings of 2 more stories. The journey of the Fedora home, if that's where they're going, and Harold's journey with the Flummelum. I don't know. I mean, there's so much about it that I mean, this game is a marvel and truly a fun one. I mean, it doesn't seem typical of a story either. I mean, you've got a spaceship, stuck underwater, and the people are there, and they've just been living out their lives, and they're sort of thinking about how they can get out of there. But then there's this company called Allwater, which, did that company make sense before they landed on a water planet? Was it even prevalent before they hit this water planet? Were they even around? There's so much to it. We don't know anything about Harold's background, but I don't know. I think, to me, that all enhanced and made for a really good story. So that's it. That's me putting an end to this. I'm done rambling now. I always wanted to give my little feedback and just reflect on, like, man, favorite part of the game? Favorite part of the game. I would have to say, I think the game really got fun when it was incorporating Wii U. I really loved their adventure in the crack, because some of those conversations they were having were just really cool, like, human things to reflect on. And probably my favorite part, I think it's torn between the party before they go to the crack, and then when Harold decides, without player input, because, I mean, this is one thing where I did not want choice. I thought it was, like, the fact that it was scripted and was so good that Harold decides to turn back and stay with Wii U and the Flummelum. That was probably such a payoff. I mean, that is such a payoff moment to me. So, anywho, that's it. I'm done now. I'm done for real. So, that's us finishing this adventure, friend. We're closing the book on Harold Halibut. So, thank you to the game makers. Hats off to you. A great game. Tons of fun. And then to you, my friend. Thank you so much for hanging with me through this whole adventure, for seeing Harold to the new life that he is going to have, for helping to, or for being along for the ride while we get the Fedora. Well, we got the Fedora up and running again, and for just being there through it all. Thanks for hanging with me. That's the end of this adventure. There are plenty more to have. So until then, take care of yourself. And until next time, happy trails, my friend.